expect answers to an important vaccination question. Can you still get COVID-19 after the shot? And if so, for how long? News 8's Angela Concaday spoke to a local doctor. She joined us live down at Methodist downtown. What did he say, Angela?
Good morning. Well, that answer is yes, you can test positive. And we've already seen examples of this across the country where a doctor or a nurse gets the first dose and then tests positive a week later. Now, I spoke to Dr. Paul Culkins here at IU Health, who says it's important to remember that this doesn't mean the COVID-19 vaccine can give a person the virus. It can take 10 to 14 days for the body to build immunity after vaccination. Dr. Culkins says that's because your body is learning what to do and how to fight the virus. It's also important to look at the data. There were people testing positive at the same rate as people with the placebo in both the Pfizer and Moderna trials. Now, Dr. Culkins adds it's possible to have an asymptomatic infection even with the vaccine. So what do you do after you get the first dose?
Really have to assume you have no protection until about 2 weeks after your first dose. And then you have protection, which is better than zero, but partial until you get your second dose. And you really need another week after your second dose. So
that's about 4 weeks for Pfizer and 5 for Moderna between that first dose and the 95% efficacy. So while getting the first dose doesn't mean throwing your mask away, Dr. Culkins also says it will protect you from those severe symptoms. Now, it's also important to note that if you do test positive after your first dose, that doesn't mean starting over. You should go ahead and wait until your scheduled second dose. Back to you.
Angela Concaday reporting live for us. Thank you.